Hi, welcome to Active Brian Systems. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel and please subscribe, please subscribe. This video is all about homelessness. Now, many moons ago, I was homeless myself and I know what being homeless is all about. This is when I was in my 20s and, or before that, I was sofa surfing a lot and I didn't enjoy that experience. So eventually, I managed to get my own flat, which I'm living in now. So these people that are homeless on the street, I really feel for them. And what I want to say in this video today is God rest his soul, the person that died the other day outside the Houses of Parliament or in the tube station. The crazy thing is Jeremy Corbyn was the only one that put a card. The Conservative leader, Theresa May, didn't put a card, or maybe it was hidden, I don't know. But what is going on? We see so many people sleeping rough on the streets. Now, if we go back to the 1980s or the 1990s, especially when Maggie Thatcher was in power, she decided to say that everyone could buy their council house. And that ruling is still there. But the only thing with buying your council house, it means that there's no housing. So really what Maggie Thatcher did, God rest her soul, is that she made a mistake. Because now there's such a housing crisis that rents are so high and wages are so low that people cannot afford to eat or live. Nurses are having to go to food banks. Nurses that do a 12-hour shift. Now that's just absolutely crazy. And what are the politicians doing about it? I watched Question Time the other night and all they did was argue who's wrong and who's right. We don't need arguments. We need action. And we need action now. Not next week, not 6 months, not in 2 years. We need action now for the homeless. Now, what I'm going to do, action-wise, for the homeless is that when I'm out and about and I've got spare change in my pocket, I'm going to say to a homeless person, do you need any food? Do you need any help? Can I help you in any way? I find that giving them money can be maybe not the right thing to do because some of them may be drug addicts. And because of the media painting this picture of every homeless person is a drug addict or they've got a mental issue or they've got this problem or that problem. But these people need to be helped. They're human beings. So I'm going to make it my goal this year of helping homeless people when I'm out and about, because I live in Battersea and I'm out and about down in the West End on a regular basis. And if I see a homeless person, I'm going to buy them something to eat or get them something warm to wear or whatever they need. I will try and help them as much as I can. Now, if every one of us in our neighbourhood or where we live was to help a homeless person, regardless of why they're there, whether they're a drug addict, whether they're ex-military with mental issues, just ask if they need help. And then this will make the world a better place for us to live in. So homeless people are just not looked down upon. Unfortunately, many people look down on homeless people, and I just don't get why. Because one day it could happen to you. You know, there's been many stories of successful businessmen or businesswomen that have lost the business, they've lost the money, they've lost the big house, everything as they've lost, and they end up on the street homeless, not to due any fault of their own, but due to the circumstances that they're in. So everybody has a different reason why they're homeless. Unfortunately now today, if you live in a council place, and you get £800 in arrears, they can evict you. But they're not publicising it. They're not telling everyone that so they can really work on getting their arrears down. So this is a scary time to live. And to see all these homeless people in the UK with our strong economy that they keep telling us about, that there's no money issues, why is it they give £85 million to the Queen and spend £1 million on the homeless? Now, to me, that seems totally wrong. At the end of the day, the politicians are in power because we put them there. So the politicians should be doing what we want, not what the Queen wants. So if the Queen gets £85 million off of the government of our taxpayers' money, isn't she the biggest scrounger of them all? When she's got loads of homes, loads of castles, loads of land. They say that she's the richest woman in the world. So if she's the richest woman in the world, why can't she go out there and put some time in to helping the homeless? They even said that the new prince's wedding, that I don't know how true this is, this could be all media spin, that when they have the wedding, they want to make sure there's no homeless on the streets, which is absolutely disgusting. If they put them in somewhere to stay and they give them food and shelter, then I'm all for that. Get them off the street. But yeah, there's going to be a percentage of people that are not happy living on the street, but that's what they're conditioned to. But why is it happening in the year 2018 in the UK? It should not be happening. Why are they not building more houses for homeless people or for people on the waiting list? The waiting lists are astronomical now around the country because of what Conservatives did in the 1990s or the 1980s, where they decided to sell the housing stock, which was, in my opinion, wrong and right. So if you're in your council property for years and years, you get a big discount if you buy it. And if you're in that financial position to buy it, you would think it was a great idea. In which to make money, in which, is that about greed? Or is that about passing it down to your family and helping your family out? So there's a big debate about that, isn't there? So I plead with you, if you're out and about, don't look down on the homeless. I've been homeless myself. Please help that homeless person out. Please, buy them some food or give them an item of your clothing or something like that if they're cold. Please don't look down on them, because not every one of them is a druggie. Not every one of them is a mental case that can't be helped. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe there. Please like. And if you'd like me to talk more about my life story, then please comment at the bottom. Thank you very much. I'm Scott Bryant of Active Bryant Systems. If you want to book me and you'd like me to give a percentage of what you pay me to the homeless people around London, then I'm more than happy to do that. Thank you very much. I'm Scott Bryant of Active Bryant Systems. Talk to you again soon. Bye.